Well, hello my lovelies. Today I'm going to do a quick first ride impression of the casaperformance SST265. Oh shit. Say your prayers. This little beastie is an engine that I built up this winter, and we bought it in parts, so built it up entirely in Kickback Garage. And there's got a few questions about this engine. So this is the SST, the one with the two piston rings, and it seems to be proving itself to be reliable. I've got a few friends out there. Lloydie, he's got the same setup as this, which is the Protty expansion exhaust and the 34 carb, and this is their more touring orientated type setup on this engine. And I really want to test those casaperformance brakes. I'll sort of see what they're like compared to my BGM, and I've had a little ride on it. I need to warm this up. They do take a bit of warming up before you can give them some welly, and that was the same. That was the case with the SS240 that I had as well. But first impressions up to now is this thing really rips. It's a fast motor. When it comes to reliability issues, there's one thing that I've noticed on the SST SSR forum, and that is the exhaust doesn't seem to last very long, which is such a shame. If I was going to have a setup like this, which I'd probably never be able to afford, I think it'd be really nice if they had a nice sort of clubbing type exhaust. This is very loud. I think they're producing a new NCAN now that isn't as loud as this. Yeah, it's a bit special. Now I have to try and go a little bit gingerly, but I will be seeing what it does. And the jetting is quite rich. Audun has already jetted down the engine a little bit, and it's still running quite rich. And what I have noticed, it does take a while to heat up. So without further ado, let's go for a ride. See if I can start this beast. What I did notice was it kicks back. If it doesn't catch on the timing, it does kick back quite hefty. It's almost like my BSA. Right, let's see if I can get it to start. Hey, starts up straight away, and as you can hear, you can see there's quite a lot of smoke there. One thing I do notice, his gear cable adjuster is loose, so that's probably why it was a bit hard to get in gear. Has he got any tools with him? Maybe I can ask those German Vespa guys if they've got any tools. We really have to tighten that up. He'll do for now. We'll fix it back at the camp place. Right, let's go for a ride. I sincerely hope you can hear me under this racket. Instantly, I noticed that mid-range, it's got a mid-range lag. So as long as I get out of that, it really starts to pull. Whoa. So it doesn't seem to want to potter. But here, 75 kilometers an hour, I've sort of found an area where I can just cruise. Actually got revs on this, about 6,000 revs. That is where it starts to kick in. So if I pull the throttle now, I'm in 4th gear, feel it take off, and then 6.5, oh my goodness. This is not for the faint-hearted. Holy moly. There's quite a bit of vibration going through the footboards on this. So, whoa, it's like, so if you can lie around 6,000 revs, you're sort of ready to pounce. But there we go, I was down to 5,000. Yeah, it's a bit stuttery. It really needs jetting down a tad. I have to be careful with that because these things run really hot. I'm already up at 143 head temp. We've also got an exhaust temperature gauge on this, but it's not working. Oh, okay. Right, let's open it up a little bit. It's definitely face forward, arse up, hang on for dear life. Oh my goodness. Oh, it pulls like shit, the brick. I really don't dare giving it more than 7,000 revs. That thing just takes off. Woo! Just so you know, I am used to driving or riding KTM Duke with 120 horsepower, and that's sort of what this feels like on an unsturdy chassis. Oh my goodness, I really don't want to crash this thing. So if you're thinking about one of these, you have to have right hand wrist control. So it feels alright, 60 kilometers an hour, but can I get away with sticking it in 4th gear and lying in sitting some sort of cruising temperature? I don't really. Oh my goodness, heart palpitations. So it's very comparable to my SST265, but on steroids. Alright, got a little bit of a straight. Let's see what she does. 6, 7. Oh my god. 7.5. Oh. Woo! What a oh my goodness. Between 6,000 and 7,500 revs, it really pulls. It's a monster. Calling this a touring engine, I don't know. Could I live with the sheer pull of this? I think it takes some getting used to, and it needs a better pilot than me to get the most out of this engine. But just under, so 90 kilometers an hour, 5th gear, it's actually doing alright. I don't feel it's quite comfortable actually. So it will cruise at slightly lower revs, and I'm at 5,200 revs here. Yeah, actually this is okay. But it really is, it's sort of egging you on. Come on, Rob, come on, pull that throttle. My goodness. So Auden, when he rode it up, he had like 70 mile an hour, and he said it felt good. One thing I need to talk about, while I try and get my nerves back, is how amazing the casaperformance front disc is. It's just, seriously, it's out of this world. Just a small touch on that front brake, oh, it's lovely. No dive because of the anti-dive. But if anything, I think I'll recommend Audun put some softer springs in the front here. The front, even though with this monster machine, the front end is a bit too stiff. I can feel it skipping and hopping on the bumps. But now 5,000 revs, 70 kilometers an hour. But it's still urging me on. It's not surging. It's just saying, come on, Rob, pull that throttle. So 5,000 revs, just give it a little bit of a blast. Oh my goodness. Oh, the buller. Oh. This, ladies and gentlemen, is not for the faint-hearted. I knew it was going to be fast, but oh my word, I have to try and calm my nerves down before I pull it on the throttle. But I reckon if you put this in like a bit more sturdy Series 2 or 1 scooter and sort out that front suspension there, you can cruise. But that's not really what it's about, this. It's a very, very naughty engine. I'm not sure how much petrol, so I'm gonna have to try and turn around somewhere. Oh my goodness. Take the apex, squeeze the throttle. Oh my goodness. You can... I really think the temperature's actually dropped down a little bit now. So cruising at Norwegian speed limits, which is something I thought I was a little bit worried about it. I thought it wouldn't really do it that well. It's called, even with the high jetting, I don't feel too bad now. But I've got this like unnervy feeling. There's something a bit special under that panel. It's just a, oh my god, that's the Goldilocks zone. Oh, you have to put your head over the handlebar. Woohoo! You calm it all down by putting it in 5th gear. And unknown roads to me as well, these. Wow. What a beast of a machine. Could you live with this as a daily driver? I think... Oh my god. This scooter can get you into this engine can get you into a lot of trouble very fast. So you have to have your wits about you, man. This is definitely the scariest engine I've ever ridden on a scooter. So don't expect to plug this in and be driving past motorbikes, which is something you can do. You're probably scared of the living bejeebus out of pocket rockets. Ooh, try and clear my head a little bit. Yeah, you really have to be on the ball when you're riding this. You cannot ride this lazily. Right, let's see if I can turn around there. Oh my goodness. I've got like a sensory overload. I'm used to riding big bikes, but this little bike with big engine. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's like unbelievable. You wouldn't believe it. The power between your legs. Monster machine. But listen to that tick over, that's quite nice. I'm not too keen on the pipe is really loud, and I imagine if you use this for touring, even motorway cruising, I'd say it's more of a motorway cruiser than a tight road twisty machine. For me at least. I'm not. You have to be a really proficient rider to get the best out of this. Huh? Hey, inga probleme. That's nice of him. He wondered if I had problems. I've definitely not got problems. I'm gonna have a heart attack. But no. This is fantastic. So much fun. but this is like serious fun. Let's take it back out on the road. You really have to have your wits about you, like I said, and you have to be a proficient rider to get the most out of this. I think it will take some getting used to. Like, first gear is pretty useless, and now it's starting to rain, so I have to get this baby home before it gets slick roads. Oh! What a punt! Oh my goodness! This is what we call in Norway skrekk, blandet fryd, head down, ass up. Ah! And I'm changing gear early. It's scaring the bejeebus out of me. Let's get this thing on before I kill myself. Oh, I think I could get used to it. It would definitely, for me, definitely would not be using this as a daily driver. I don't think I'd take it on the rallies to Norway either. I think in the UK, if you're going to sit and cruise at motorway speeds, then it's probably a bit more suited to that, unless you've got a budding Barry Sheen in there and you really know how to hit the apex correctly. This is a true driver's machine. Let's 6,500 revs. What does she do after that? Oh my god, she just keeps pulling. Oh, and I just bottle out, seriously. I bail out, I throw it in a higher gear. She didn't like that. Got a slight incline here, didn't like that whatsoever. Oh, and now it's raining, open cob, panel off, not good. Just gonna coax her home, I think. And imagine wet greasy roads. Really have to have your wits about you. No, I'm just pottering, seriously pottering. It scares me. Is this too much? It's a bit too much for me now, today. Would I have one if I won the lottery? Oh, maybe. So I've got my foot in front of the carb now, trying to protect that carb from all this water that's probably pouring in. Oh, so a bit of drama. Need a bit of drama. Oh, this thing, oh. Wow. I'm not too much of a man to say this thing actually scares me. Really have to know what you're doing. Top concentration. You cannot be lax on these corners whatsoever. Hit that apex, let it roll out. There you go. Here too. It's absolutely pissing it down now. So that spoils the fun. At least I got it to open it up a little bit. I'm just gonna have to, yeah, I have to calm my nerves. I hope you enjoy this kind of stuff. Literally scares the living shit out of me, to tell you the truth. Oh, thank goodness the 60 zone gives me, and then I have an excuse to go slower without hurting my ego. This is quite a harrowing experience, to tell you the truth. I'm not that much of a man that I don't mind admitting that this is this is one powerful, powerful beast. If you're considering one of these engines, then I think the best way to go, it's more than powerful enough if you go the SST route, and they're a bit, and they've sort of shown and proved themselves to be quite reliable. Not got the drop in piston rings problems that that the SSR has got. I really need to conclude this video. I seriously need a strong cup of coffee after doing this. I have to say, even with the heavy jetting, it does behave quite well. But it really is sort of raring to go. But be warned, you really have to know what you're doing here, and you really have to be on the ball. And just a last comment on that beautiful, oh yeah, that front suspension's too hard, but that front disc brake, caster disc brake, oh, I want one of those. Oh my goodness, know what I mean? It eggs you on. It's like, come on Rob, I can do what I don't want to put it. I don't want to hang around. I really want to sort of, whoa. I wish you could feel that kick that it gives through the camera, and it definitely has that gut-wrenching power delivery from 6,000 revs, and I didn't take it more than 7.5. I think I do believe that this should rev on to sort of 8,500, and by that time, if you're not on a straight road, you're lying in some ditch. Imagine if you're a proper boy racer. You could have some serious fun on this. But mark my words, it is serious. It's not a plaything. Not for the faint-hearted. And maybe even not for me either. Oh, it is scary to ride. But just imagine how far, just the fact that people are using money to make engine parts like this for these old scooters is mind-boggling. It's absolutely mind-boggling. And now it's stopped raining, which is nice. The roads are a bit greasy. So that mid-range is a bit grumpy again. 4,000 revs doesn't really want to have any. I have to get it up to about 5,000 revs before it really wants to do anything. I think he's going to have a lot of fun on this, but please, Mr. Odin, be careful, mate, right? Don't, I don't want you hurting yourself. They're going in there, oh, oh, there you go. I'd actually have problems on my own brake. Bit of an emergency stop there. And those, they're powerful, but they're not grabby. There's a very, very nice progression on those brakes. Let's just try them again. Just let it get up like this. Oh yeah, the feel of those brakes is superior to anything else I've ever tried. Oh, it's such a shame. I think it means I have to order myself a casa brake. That just feels so good, the modulation. Anyway, stop babbling, Rob. Oh, we need to go in there, I think. No, we don't. I'm completely confusing myself. I'm a little bit giddy. That is the adrenaline. You get such a rush riding this thing. Anyway, I love you and leave you. Don't forget, if you enjoy this kind of stuff, give me a thumbs up. Buy some merch. And if we're lucky and I survive the ride home in this rain, on this monster, I'll probably publish this. Okay, whatever. Ta-ra! Oh boy! It's machine gunning away. Definitely needs. I think maybe the needle needs dropping. Count to 10, Rob. Count to 10. Calm yourself down. And I didn't even pull it out. I'm really sorry for not pulling it out, but if you want one of these, there are a few in the UK. Give it a little bit of a ride before you decide. Wow. People are looking funny at me. It is quite a loud beast. Oh, fy fan.